Hi, my name is Marcus Hustle, and I help people start an online business so you can travel the world or buy your mum that house that you always wanted. Click the first link in the description below to join our free coaching group. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over exactly how to sign your first 10 clients for your marketing agency. Let's just jump straight into it. So step number one, insane offer / service for your clients where they just can't say no to it. When they hear it, it's an absolute no-brainer. To give you a bit of an example, so we at the Ad Academy, our offer is pretty much the whole thing is done for you. We just need you to actually take the sales calls and close clients for your agency. So with our offer, we literally create everything for you. So we have the website for you, we have all the scripts for you. We even help you set up an appointment setter that will set meetings for your agency. So then all you need to do is take sales calls. Now, if you're watching this and you're working with, for example, chiropractors or real estate, let's just go with real estate agents, right? Let's just say that is your industry, as it's really, really common as a marketing agency. Now, if you're looking to work with realtors, think about what other offers can you add rather than just your typical, hey, I run Facebook ads, which is what everybody and their grandma does, right? Depending on a lot of things, but if you can work with clients locally, imagine if your offer was something like not only create the content for you, so we'll go to the properties, we'll record the content, we'll then upload it to your social media, we'll also run some ads in the background to generate more listings and so on. We'll also go ahead and have somebody to call these leads, pre-qualify them for you, so then when we forward them to your realting agency, you'll only be speaking to pre-qualified people. To me, that sounds like a no-brainer, right? And then on top of that, what you could even do is add a guarantee where in the first month, we guarantee you 20 leads or your money back. That's like a no-brainer. That's an insane offer. However, if you're watching this and you're just starting out, like, I get it. That's a lot. First of all, you might not know how to create content. You might not even know how to do ads. You definitely will not have somebody to do the pre-qualifying phone calls and so on, right? So I completely get that. So when you are starting out, you can keep it very, very basic. So for example, a minimum viable version of what I just said, the previous offer could be something like, hey, what we do is we manage your social media, we run ads for you, and we pre-qualify these leads as well by messaging them and, starting that conversation on Facebook. We chat to them, pre-qualify them, and then we send them over to you. An offer like this, you're able to charge £4,000, £5,000, £6,000 a month, compared to if you're just your typical marketing agency who just does Facebook ads, then yeah, we're obviously going to fall in bracket with everybody else where you're going to be able to charge like $750 or $1,000 a month. Okay. So to wrap up point number one, essentially the offer needs to be so fucking good that your client, when they hear it and they see it and they can imagine themselves using it, they can't imagine themselves not living without it from there on, right? You need to make it so good that it fixes most of their biggest issues. Most of the time, that depends on client acquisition. So that's a little bit about the offer. Let's move on to the next one. Step number two is let people know. So from here on, ask your friends, your family, friends of family members or friends of friends. I promise you, there is going to be somebody within your initial circle or your second circle who is a business owner, or they will know of somebody who has a business, right? Now, again, if you are watching this and you're thinking, all right, I want to work with realtors and that's it. But then your friend or like a friend of a friend or a family member has like a car dealership or somebody owns a dental practice, whatever it is, I wouldn't say no to them when you're just starting out. Who cares what kind of business it is? You just need that experience. You just need those case studies and results to then be able to close the clients that you actually ideally want to in the future. Now, this is a really important point I wanted to make as well. For us, we don't necessarily teach you guys to do free trials. Like, that's not what we do at the Academy. However, I will give you a little bit of a gold mine here. Essentially, for your first couple of clients, if you're finding it difficult to close them where they pay you up front and then you do the work, well, what you can offer is essentially a guarantee where, for example, let's just say you're looking to work with a car dealership. You could say, hey, look, Mr. Business Owner, we are guaranteeing that you're going to get 20 leads in the first month. Depending on the budget, by the way, they should at least have about $1,000, $2,000 a month ads budget. Yeah, we guarantee you 20 leads in the first month. If we fail on that promise, you don't have to pay us a single thing. The first couple of clients, you might need to have an offer, something along the lines of where you do the work for the first month, and then if at the end of that month you hit a certain KPI, they then pay for your services. If you don't hit that KPI, you simply just part ways, and that's that. They haven't lost any money, and you've got tons of experience, you've got some results to leverage now, and it's a win-win situation. So you could do that for your first couple clients, really easy wins that way. That's how you're probably going to get your first kind of 3-4 clients just like that. Reaching out to your initial circle, friends and family who already like and trust you, and then offering them something like, hey, look, I'll be honest, I'm looking to start my own marketing agency. I've been learning lots about it on YouTube from a guy called Marcus Hustle, absolute G. So just mention that you're looking to start a marketing agency. So then step number 3 is going ahead and actually now doing some outreach, right? So now you've got an offer, you've got a good idea on what you're going to be helping your potential clients with, and you probably already have 1 or 2 clients by this point. I promise you it's that simple. Now, this point is to find networks and groups, circles where your ideal clients hang out. For example, let's just say we're working with realtors. This is just an easy example. You can find tons of groups on LinkedIn, Facebook, even Clubhouse. If you don't know about Clubhouse, get to know about Clubhouse. It's a goldmine. Again, I'm putting you guys on. Yeah, and find these groups and networks where your ideal clients hang out. Go ahead and join them and start networking with people. And I noted this down for the video as well. I said, connect with them and actually have conversations. I think this is another thing that this industry just overcomplicates in terms of outreach. There is sure, we give you the scripts and everything in the academy, right? Like our scripts genuinely work really well. Like our students are setting 6, 8 appointments a day. However, if you're watching this and you're not in the academy just yet, I'll give you a bit of an idea. Just have a conversation with them. Don't go straight into messaging them like, hey, Mr. Business Owner, I found you in the Facebook group. I see that you're doing this and I see you're missing a Facebook pixel and you're not running any Facebook ads. And oh my God, you're missing so much money and you're leaving so much money on the table. I run a marketing agency. Please reach out to me. Let's jump on a call and I can thanks. Nobody would actually be interested in that. I use this analogy in the academy, right? If you go on a night out and you're in a club, right, and you see a really cute girl at the bar, you 2 are strangers, right? You've never spoken to each other. If you were to go up to her, the first thing you say would not be, hi, my name's James. Do you want to come back to mine? Do you know what I mean? Or sure, if you do it 1,000 times or 100 times, you'll probably get lucky. But you wouldn't do that. You'd introduce yourself, you have a conversation, you buy them a drink, whatever, right? People that message people, prospects, right? And in that first message, they say, this is who I am. This is what's wrong with your business. Let's jump on a meeting. When are you free? And that's the first message. Dude, obviously you're not going to set a bunch of appointments because you're just pitching them. Nobody likes to be pitched. Instead, hi James, I saw that we're in the same Facebook group for realtors. Wanted to connect with yourself.
Hi Jack, thanks for connecting. How are you doing?
Yeah, great, thanks. Whereabouts are you located? Oh, I see you're located in Seattle. How's the market over there? How long have you been in the industry for? Oh, awesome. How's it going?
Not so good.
Oh, why is it not going so good? What's wrong?
I am finding it difficult to get more listings.
Bingo. I'm your boy. I can help you get more listings. And that is it. Not quite, by the way, but essentially that's the concept, right? Having a conversation. Now, point number 4 is really, really important. This is more of a mindset thing. I want you guys to look at your first 30 sales calls as practice runs. I actually got this idea from one of my students. His name is Riyadh. He actually said this in one of our coaching calls and it really stuck with me. I never really looked at it this way when I started, but if I did, it definitely would have helped me with mindset and be oh, okay, I'm not doing anything wrong. Yeah, when you're in the mindset of okay, I know the first 30 calls are just a practice run, you're not going to be overthinking 5 calls in, thinking oh my God, what am I doing wrong? This is not working. I need to change this. I need to change the offer. No, I need to change the niche. I need to work with somebody else. It's you don't have enough data. You haven't practiced enough. That's like you starting to play basketball. Hopefully, you're watching this, you're not a pro NBA player, because otherwise this wouldn't make sense. Or any sport for that matter. Imagine you're starting a new sport. I use basketball as an example because it's you're shooting a hoop, right? And if you're starting out from zero experience, you're probably not going to make it in too many times, right, into the basket. If you do it over and over and over and over, you're going to get pretty good. Please take the first 30 appointments as your practice runs. Don't get too emotional if you get 30 no's, because trust me that you're just practicing, you're getting better, you're developing your skills. After 30 sales calls, the 31st one and onwards, you should actually now be looking at, okay, what's actually going wrong, what's going good, record your calls, watch them back, analyze them, break them down with yourself. We do that at the Academy, so we literally break down your sales calls. We literally dissect it fucking bit by bit, and we tell you what's good, what's bad, don't say this, say that instead. Yeah, that's how you can become an insane sales rep. So last but not least, point number 5 is referrals. At this point, you genuinely will have 3 to 5 clients already, because these are your initial friends and family members, and also these are now people from the groups and networks that you have joined of your ideal clients. So when you have 3-5 clients and you've been working with them and they're very happy with your service, ask them for a referral. Hey, by the way, James, do you still have any friends or do you have any other net connections of other realtors?
Yeah, of course I do.
Fantastic. I'm just looking to grow my agency as much as possible this year. Would you be able to refer me or recommend me to any of your connections? Perhaps CC me into an email or connect us into a WhatsApp group chat, and I can take it from there. And what I'll do for you, James, as well, is I'll pay you for each person that signs up with me. For each person that signs up with me, I'll pay you $1,000. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, there is no fucking way I'm paying somebody $1,000. Well, that's the wrong mindset. What you're actually doing is you're essentially buying a client for $1,000. Now, if you're signing clients for $2,000 a month for 3-month minimums, or we tried to teach you guys for 6-month or 12-month minimums. Imagine if it's just 6 months for $2,000, right? So you've actually closed a client for $12,000, but you're paying out just $1,000 to get that client. Hopefully that makes sense. And also, like, if you incentivize somebody and you say, like, I'll pay you $200 per client, trust me, your clients do not wipe their ass with $200. That's not good enough of an incentive. It's just more money at the end of the day for them to be like, yeah, sure, I can just refer you to a couple of my friends. That's pretty much it for this video. Nice and simple. These are 5 steps that you can implement starting from today to go ahead and get your first 10 clients. It's genuinely that simple. Now, in the Academy, we teach you obviously in full detail exactly how to execute each one of these steps. We give you the scripts, we literally give you the template step by steps, and we coach you kind of a one-to-one and group coaching base, right? If you're interested, by the way, first of all, join our free coaching group, which is the first link in the description here on YouTube. Other than that, I hope you have an amazing day. Yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Adios.